Move along. Move along.
We're gonna make this. Let's Props 88 this. Also put some metal angle brackets on all the corners. Make it nice and strong because it will be hanging, so I don't want it to fall off. Okay guys, we got one panel built, just one for them. We got 2 feet by a little bit over 8 feet because this is kind of a test panel I'm doing. Make sure I know how to do it right before I build a whole bunch of them. Make sure all my angles, all 90s on here, everything's looking good. So next thing we're gonna do is add our Star Wars panels. Gonna nail and glue these on. So that'll be next. And you can see I'm 6'4", so look how big this thing is. So it's gonna be really cool when it's done. Okay, we got it all laid out. I'm gonna take some wood glue, put it on the wood, and lay this MDF on top of it. Let it get nice and stuck. And then I'll come back with a nail gun. So it'll be permanent. We're going to use the French cleat to hang it on the wall. So one part is like this. Okay, this goes to the wall. We'll screw that in here, and then this goes on the panel. This will face the panel. So when this is on the panel, it'll go swoosh, and I can even move it a little bit if I had to adjust it. Just a quick tip too, I made this a little bit longer. Let me get the camera in more in focus. I made these the same size, but they shouldn't be. This goes on the panel, and it's just a little bit shorter, if you can see, because that way I can give myself a little room if I wanted to adjust the panel size. So, and then I'll, boom, go like that. So what we're gonna do, we have our 2 pieces. This says facing panel. So I'm gonna screw this in over here. Let's see, oops, get this in over here. I made it a little tight, but let's see, get that bad boy in there. Level that out, make sure that's perfect. You'll see it'll be like that. And then we take this part, you can see the angle right there. And we'll take this part, this faces the wall. We'll screw this onto the wall, screw that on there, and you'll see that it'll hang like that. And I've got a little room, shifting room on there. got all holes patched up. Give it a light sand, and then we'll paint it. Primer and some air paint, and I got some Imperial Gray. Thought that would be a cool color. Okay, I am kind of happy with it now. Puts a nice, really smooth. I'm still going to put on a coat with a paintbrush, and then I'm going to roll it on again. But the thing that this primer dries so fast, I didn't expect that. So I think it is actually good. So I'm showing you all my mistakes too, so we know. Look out, it's really nice and smooth. Really like it, but I want to put one more solid coat on it. Okay, now we need the white part of all the pills. I call them pills, all the little windows. I found these table mats. They're just regular table mats, and they have light that goes through it. Light that goes through it. They have, it's kind of transparent. I'll put a light behind it. See? Can you guys see that? So I can put the LED lights or whatever I want lights behind it. But the thing about the reason I chose this for this project is because I can use a razor blade and cut them. And these are a lot cheaper than buying acrylic or some other type of background. Plus, when you glue them on, which I made sure I could just use hot glue to the wood. See that? So I know hot glue will stick to it. And the reason I chose this too is because there's just a razor blade. Cut, or even a pair of scissors, just cut them. And I see other people use shower curtains, and the shower curtains kind of give they almost need to be ironed, they kind of wrinkly a little bit, if you know what I'm saying. This is, look at that, even on the side there, perfectly straight, like that. So we'll give this a test, cut this off, and see how this looks. Are done. Great job. Okay, let's get into business here. This one wall panel is 2 feet wide and it's 8 feet tall. So I have 4 panels, 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'll leave the dimensions right here on the screen. Let's go over here, right here on the screen. So you see the dimensions of 4 panels. All this stuff will be on the Patreon, the measurements and Illustrator files. Also, we have someone asked me about a question about the little pill areas. So we got the small one here is 10 inches and this is 15.5 inches for the pill sizes and 3 inches wide. So I'll have measurements right here. You can see that. Also, now this is going to be a display wall for me where no one's going to be able to touch it. I'm going to show you that in a second. Anyway, I use these placemats Got them on Amazon. So basically, these placemats do the job, and they're nice. But if I push hard, I could probably knock them right in because they're held on with glue. So if you're doing a kind of a show piece, this is perfect for it. Save money. Now, if I did this with acrylic, white 1/8 inch acrylic, it would be over $100 just in acrylic. But it would be faster to install it, and then I could smack it harder. So if I was going to have a hallway or something where people were going to walk through, I would prefer acrylic. But since this is going to be a kind of a show area and it's going to be behind him, and no one will be able kind of to touch it. So that's why I save money that way. So half the price, actually it's $40, I think, for all these mats to cut them up in pieces. And compared to acrylic, which would be like over $100 just to do that. Then you have to cut the acrylic, laser cutter or even a saw here. Just take a pair of scissors. Like I said, you can see these. And the only difference about these things, or a bad thing, is that they bend easy. So if you make a dent, you kind of screwed, as opposed to acrylic where, it's acrylic, so it's hard like a rock. Okay, now I'm going to do another video called a home theater update, and I'm going to put this at the end of my hallway, and he'll be in front of it over there. So let me show you that right now. All right, this is where we're going to put our stormtrooper here. We have this nice glossy black floor, so it'll kind of look Star Warsy. We're gonna get rid of Harry Potter. Bye-bye. Bye-bye Mr. Owls, bye-bye candles. We're gonna put our wall here. This here is gonna be more all gray, and all gray over here. Back to the Future. Bye-bye, move over. We're gonna kind of do that, and then this will be the wall from all the way back here. So that'll be the movie, that's the movie room entrance. And right here, that's where I'm putting it. We hope you enjoyed today's video and learned a few things. And again, thanks for watching.